I'm Todd Bergen, and I train rein cow horses and reiners here at my ranch in Eagle Point, Oregon. And I'm here today to talk about the P3 machine and how it's beneficial to my business and my training. The rein cow horses, it's a very grueling event on these horses. It's 3 events that we have to do during the finals. You have to do all 3 of those events in one day. Where I find the P3 most beneficial to me for my cow horses is going into those events and during those events, because some of those horses can become very body sore. You have to teach that horse to be a cutter, a reiner, and go down the fence. So it's a lot of physical strain on their whole body. And so where I use it the most is just the general soreness of all their muscles, over their backs and their hips, down along their hamstrings. And I find that using that P3 machine during those events especially really keeps my horses feeling good, and I don't feel like I have to use as much Banamine, Butte, those type of things, because I can take that muscle soreness out of those horses with that machine. And let's face it, I mean, if a horse is sore, they're not going to perform as good. By using that P3 machine, I can take that soreness out of them, and I feel confident that I know when I get on them that I've done everything I can for that horse to feel good, so that he's going to perform up to his best. The other place where I find it beneficial is definitely in injuries to tendons, ligaments. It speeds up that healing process, and I've dealt with that firsthand. I'm not just saying that because I've read it somewhere or somebody else has told me. I've had horses that definitely had tendon problems, and using the P3 machine, I felt like their recovery time was really sped up, and they recovered fully. So I think there's a lot of benefits for my program, training cow horses and reiners, just to keep those horses feeling good during competition. In the level of competition that I compete at, you make the finals and there's 30 horses in there that can win. So I need to uncover every stone that could be in my way to have that horse not compete well. So I want to take away any problems that horse may have soundness wise. And by using that P3 machine, I think I don't know if it gives me an edge, but it definitely keeps me from saying, well, if that horse wouldn't have been sore there, he might not have done that. And in the open competition, you can't have any little thing like that go wrong. But when we get in there and that pain is creating something in that horse, it can make you from being a champion to being last place, especially in the open level of competition. So I think by using that, it helps me take away any of those risks or any of those chances of things going wrong.